There was people right there. 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 There was people right there.
You guys see me? No, I'm sorry.
People right there.
I don't. Anybody out there? How y'all doing today? Just waiting for a few more people to roll up in here. You can hear me all right. Let me know in the chat. So we got a couple people up in here. Appreciate you pulling up on the board. If you like the graph, let me know. If you don't, just to figure something.
There was
Yeah, but
people right there.
no, nobody's in the chat. Okay. My bum is in the chat. My bum is in the chat. But I guess we don't start talking about this bag but no TikTok. Well, now I would say no, but y'all probably can't get them. Let me shut up. Okay.
There was people right there.
Couple more minutes. So if you don't see everything, you can try that team. Thank y'all for joining us. For me, rather. I keep saying that's oh, somebody left. Because I got looking at shit.
There was
I appreciate you. We can go
right there.
we go start here in a couple of minutes. Tell you about the TikTok journey I've been on.
There was people right there. There was people right there.
All right, let's calm that down a little bit. 1 2 1 2. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Let's start the show. Let's go. Get that up. Come on. I have to keep running with it.
There was people right.
I'm sorry. We backed up. Thank you for pulling up. I appreciate you. We have been on TikTok. I keep saying we. I've been on TikTok lately. I guess I've been missing my political fix, and I have been getting it there. It's different, man. It's different. You hop in a political conversation just like that. But the amazing thing about TikTok is the level of how people don't understand how the government works. And I didn't realize, man, this wow. We are in serious trouble. This is just, I don't know, so crazy, man. The political, like, it's the last 30 days, so it's about to get crazy. But this Elon Musk shit yesterday, and I've been hearing about, what's this about? I really don't know. You are so sweet, no one can be. Glad you came into my life. You put what you want, with you I am a son. And I'll show this one. Big shout out to you. Let's go! Come on! 3, come on! 4! I feel so good. I feel so good. 1, 2, 3. This is my song, and I'm telling you. Yeah! It's your effect. Without you having my back, I really don't know what to swear at me. Oh. Now we gotta get on the. No, let me stop. That was beautiful. So, when I've been on TikTok lately, there is this conspiracy theory that FEMA or the government is not literally doing anything for the American citizens. Hold on, maybe I should put my picture. Sorry, yeah. Because I'm sorry. You don't want to keep saying that, right? So, let you know I'm a real human being. Pull up everything. I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, it's a rumor on TikTok that the government, the federal government, isn't doing anything for the flood victims. And we got 2 comments in a bit. I'm sorry, man. It's been so long since I did a live, y'all. What's up, Miguel? How you doing, man? Appreciate the pull up. There is a huge rumor that that Kamala isn't doing anything, or not even Kamala, rather, but that the federal government isn't doing anything to aid the victims of the the hurricane disaster from last week. And it's just like, man, y'all can't be this crazy, because not only is the state helping, but the state, not only is the federal government helping, but the state government, they have emergency response teams and the state as well. It's just, you think YouTube bad, man. It's a lot of misinformation and it flows so quick, though. That's the thing. And you be like, oh, wait, hold on, yo, you're not even logic. Where's the common sense? I almost missed my man RBR, but I found something there. Let's play that. made me think about we can do this real quick. But it's just it's the breath. It's just if you ask people, you'll be in a conversation. We talking about politics. It seems like people literally have just got into politics, which is not a bad thing. Excuse me. Which is not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. But they get into politics acting like they know what's been happening over the past 8 years, 10 years, 12 years. And I mean, like, you gotta go. It's so much nuance, but that's not a bad thing. That's actually a good thing because you get to learn the how can I say it, the flow, the accuracy, the beat or the rhythm of how politics like literally work. But where is it at? Made me think about, and I think I started to think like that. Maybe this is why I haven't been on YouTube lately. That Campbell, who is a pretty good.
It's like taking candy from a baby, and that's what I don't like.
But this is
from a coon ass baby. All right, here we go.
No.
This is like me and one of our first debates.
All right, now 93%. This is 2012, but that's okay. 93% African American, 73% Asian, 71% Latino. Where are the white people? Woo! Go, real brother. Go, real brother. Go. 74% of whites, Democrats, did not vote. 99% of whites, Republicans, voted for John McCain and Mitt Romney. Only 1% of white Republicans voted for this black genius. Only 25% of white Democrats voted
I'm sorry.
for
Hold on.
this
Let me give you a little context.
black genius.
What we were talking about. So this was a discussion on the Ebony Star Network. How long ago was this, man? This probably was like 4 or 5 years ago. But we were debating how many votes that Barack Obama got. And I think at the time why we were debating is because Trump had got more votes, technically. But we were saying that more people had voted. But he was contesting that 74% of white Democrats didn't vote for Barack Obama. 74% of white Democrats didn't vote for Barack Obama. And I was his opposer in saying that they did, and that's where this discussion is. Sorry, I give any context. But wow, this is old. Like that's the funny part. Like it's kind of like that. He was literally having a debate with me that 74% of Democrats, Barack Obama was a Democrat, and he got the second highest voter turnout before Trump. Well, he had the first before Trump and Biden, but he has the second now because of that. But before them, he was number one. He had the highest voter. Well, that election, I don't want to say he did, but the election had the highest voter turnout. And we were debating this, and I'm like, well, how can only, he said 74, I believe. I said, well, how can only 26% of white Democrats vote for Barack Obama, and he win in such a sweeping margin? But let's continue.
Just like you, they hate him because he's black. Now, I yield my time to the idiot who's suggesting that they counted the votes of people who didn't vote, which is the dumbest thing in the world. But they want him to win so bad that they're going to say he won this debate. See, they counted all the votes from the people who didn't vote. Fuck out of here. This dude is dumb as the doorknob. I think the doorknob got him, though. I think the doorknob at least finished the third race.
Well, he still had a minute, so I was like, figuring he was still tweaking.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I can
Just
go
give him
right
the last
there.
30 seconds so he can shut up.
No, it's
All right.
okay. I mean, I got him. He's down. You call the ambulance. We don't want him to
RBR keeps
bleed
stating
all over the
facts.
ring and shit. We don't want his ass bleeding all over the ring and shit. Call the ambulance and shit.
Okay. All right. So, Conscious, are you ready to question RBR?
Yeah.
Let him ask. Let him ask you. Ask the question, RBR, and then when it's your turn, you can answer.
Okay. All right. What would make you think? What would make this idiot think that they would count the votes of people who don't vote? Sorry, let me rephrase
ask you a
that.
question.
Okay. Who's
you
asking the question? Me or him?
Me.
Oh, okay.
It's my turn, RBR.
Okay, it's the coon's
What
turn.
was the total
Okay, go
number
ahead.
of white people in America?
It doesn't matter.
It does. It does. It does. That's the whole point. Because you said 74% of white Democrats didn't vote for him. What is the number of that? Don't give me 74%. Give me an actual number. Is it 200,000? 300,000?
Right.
Not vote for Obama.
Oh, hell no.
Okay.
It's 74% of white Democrats who didn't vote. Did they vote for Obama? They
How
didn't
can you
vote.
prove that though? That's you haven't even proven that they did.
Talking about they don't have to prove it. They don't count the votes of the people who don't
Your
vote.
job as a judge is not
How can I
teach
prove
him
that
how to
the dead people
debate
didn't vote
or
for Obama?
even to tell him
I don't
to
need
stay
to
on
prove that.
topic too much.
Dead
The thing
people
is he staying? You judge him if he stays on topic.
Okay, right. Well, you can change the topic just so you can lie that I didn't stay on the topic. But that's
We didn't
stupid.
stay on the topic. We were talking. You said it. This was your topic.
You changed the topic from
how could I
they,
change
did,
it?
Oh, let me answer. You changed the topic from did they count the votes of dead people and the 74% of white people, Democrats, who didn't vote. You changed the topic to the percentage of people who did vote. I never
When did I change it? When did I even say that?
Just now.
No, I've never. You said
topic,
it.
I never. What are you talking about? I said that the 74% of the people who did not vote in the Democratic Party stayed home, didn't vote.
Can you prove that?
What are you talking about?
Can you prove that
Can
they
I
didn't
prove
vote?
that
How do
they
you
don't
know that
count
they
the
didn't
vote?
vote?
Because they were dead. And it's impossible to vote if you're dead.
So now 74% of white Democrats were dead?
No, there's 1,000,000% of white Democrats who are dead. But 74% of them that are alive.
Conscious, stop wasting your time trying to get him to understand your reason. That's
Yeah,
not
to
your
understand
job.
how dumb you are. Now check this out. Now check this out, Glass.
You get caught up in the
right. You get caught up in lying because you think just because you're on Max's channel, you think you have to lie. All right.
Okay.
So let me say this. A lot of black fools think that when you cast a vote, it's anonymous, so that Mickey Mouse and can vote.
We completely derailed. Completely out.
Yeah, he got knocked out.
2008.
All right. America 2008.
White Democrats.
That's so stupid. But who cares? All right, here we go.
Give him a chance to look for it.
Well, it's a stupid question. All right.
You said 74% of them didn't vote.
Yes.
How is that a stupid question? If 74% of the total number of white Democrats didn't vote.
Okay. Here we go. 131 million white people.
White Democrats, RBR. Democrats.
Whites.
Democrats.
Well, doesn't matter. No, because they don't record it. They don't put
white Democrats,
Democrat, Republican. They don't track that.
Is
they
Bernie
track
Sanders
white people.
White?
No, they don't.
I'm sorry, Bernie Sanders is white.
No. These people are registered Democrats.
How many white registered Democrats are there?
74% of them.
No, the total number. What's the number?
Okay, 74 plus 25. I'll add it up for you.
It's 99. You don't have to.
Damn, this motherfucker's dumb. They don't count the votes of people who don't vote. It doesn't matter how many people there.
This is what I was asking.
They didn't vote.
It was a simple question. What was the total number of white? Wow, that was an old one. It didn't even get deep into it. I wonder where that is. Damn it. That was a classic. Hold on, let's watch another. I don't think I have any more, but that was like, wow, one of the first debates.
Now, at Verizon Business, every business gets the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence. Current customer? For sure.
Wow. That was a classic one, y'all. That was a classic one. Let me, please don't put me for that. Wow, that was a classic one right there. But I ended up proving him wrong. Of course I did. I'm the conscious moron. Let's watch this one real quick. We might as well watch a few old videos. We're gonna watch that next one after that, and then I probably gonna head to TikTok. And like that's what I'm saying. Like TikTok, I'd probably.
But it was already in here. By the time, it was already here. Like by the time you banned China, it came in through.
Nobody knew the extent. Nobody knew how contagious.
I'm not. But the question is, Mr. President,
China.
By June, we knew things were bad. And you know, the last time I was with you was the day before your Tulsa rally in the Oval, and you know, you were saying big huge crowd. It was indoors.
By the way,
these people they listen to you.
Excuse me, Jeff.
Yeah.
We had a 19,000 seat stadium. First of all, we had 12,000 people, not 6,000, which you reported and other people reported. But that speech was the highest rated speech in the history of Fox Television on Saturday night. And nobody says that.
I think you misunderstand me. I'm not criticizing your ability to draw a crowd. Are you kidding me? I've covered you for 5 years. You draw massive crowds. You get huge ratings. I'm asking about the public health. And I've covered you for a long time. I've gone to your rallies. I've talked to your people. They love you. They listen to you. They listen to every word you say. They hang on your every word. They don't listen to me or the media or Fauci. They think we're fake news. They want to get their advice from you. And so when they hear you say everything's under control, don't worry about wearing masks. I mean, these are people, many of them are older people,
What's
Mr.
your
President.
definition of control? Yeah.
It's giving them a false sense of security.
Now, I think it's under control.
How? 1,000 Americans are dying a day.
They are dying. That's true. And it is what it is. You know, there are those that say you can test too much. You do know that.
Who says that?
Just read the manuals, read the books.
Manual.
Read the
What
books.
manual?
Read the books.
What manual?
What testing does?
I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. Let me explain. What testing does? It shows cases. It shows where there may be cases. We didn't even have a test. When I took over, we didn't even have a test. Now, in all fairness,
why would you have a test?
No test.
The virus
for
didn't
this.
exist. How would you have a test?
I was going to say.
Okay. Yeah.
Take a look at some of these charts.
I'd love to.
We're going to look.
Let's look.
And if you look at death,
Yeah. Start to go up
here's
again.
one. Well, right here, the United States is lowest in numerous categories. We're lower than the world.
Lower than
We're
the
lower
world.
than
What is that?
Europe.
In what?
Look,
In what?
take a look. Right here. Here's case death.
Oh, you're doing death as a proportion of cases. I'm talking about death as a proportion of population. That's where the US is really bad.
Well,
Much worse than South Korea, Germany, etc.
you can't do
This
that.
is
It's
Oh,
been widely
really?
reported that the US has intelligence indicating that Russia paid bounties or offered to pay bounties to Taliban fighters to kill American
Right.
soldiers.
Mhm.
You had a phone call with Vladimir Putin on July 23rd. Did you bring up this issue?
No, that was a phone call to discuss other things. And frankly, that's an issue that many people said was fake news.
Who said
That
it was
a
fake
false-
news?
I think a lot of people. We discussed numerous things we did not.
This how I be on
You've
TikTok.
never discussed it with him.
I have never discussed it with them. It never reached my
Okay.
desk. You know why? Because they didn't think it was intelligence. They didn't think it was real.
It was in
They
your
didn't
written
think-
brief, though. Do you read your written brief?
I do. I
Do you?
read a lot.
Really?
You know, I read a lot. I like to say I don't read. I read a lot.
Your
I
daily intelligence
comprehend
brief?
extraordinarily well. Probably better than anybody that you've interviewed in a
Hmm.
long time.
He said he comprehends
I read a lot.
extraordinary
I
well.
spend a lot of time at meetings. Usually it's once a day or at least 2 or 3 times a week intelligence.
'Cause this was
meetings,
apparently
talking
in your
about
written
India,
brief.
talking about
Right.
with the problems with China.
John Nicholson, former head of forces in Afghanistan, said, and this is when he was working for you, that Russia is supplying weapons to the Taliban. Isn't that enough to challenge Putin over the killings of
Well, we
US
supplied
soldiers?
weapons when they were fighting Russia too. You know, when they were fighting with the Taliban,
Yeah,
in
but
Afghanistan.
It's a different era.
Well, it's a I'm just saying, yes.
But does that, how does that
I'm just
affect?
saying we did that too.
But how does
I
that?
don't know. I didn't ask Nicholson about that.
But you surely heard that, right? I mean, it's well known in the intelligence community that they're arming the Taliban, Russia.
I don't know. When you say arming, is
Supplying
Taliban
weapons.
paying or they?
Russia is supplying weapons and money to the Taliban.
I have heard that, but it's never again. It's never reached my desk.
The US troop level in Afghanistan right now is roughly the same as it was when
No, you're wrong. No,
Mr. President, I'm sorry. We have to do.
Okay, are you ready?
No,
We'll be down in a very short. It's already planned.
Well, that's a different
Let me
question.
explain. We'll be down in a very short period of time to 8,000. Then we're going to be down to 4,000. We're negotiating right now. We've been there for 19 years.
No, I know.
19 years.
But if you just let me finish my
We'll
question.
be getting out.
I understand. Look, when you came in, it was 8,800. You boosted to 14,000, and now you're back down to 8,500.
We're now.
My question
we'll
to
be
you:
at 4,000. I'll give
When?
you the exact. Very soon.
You told Fox News recently that you couldn't say whether you'd accept the results of the 2020 election. What does that actually look like as the sitting president? I mean, it's unprecedented. What would that actually look
Hillary
like?
Clinton never accepted him.
She
I mean,
conceded
went
on.
totally-
She conceded
still
on.
doesn't accept him, and she got
That's an
beaten
important
very
point.
easily.
That's an important point. She conceded on election night. Now she grumbled about it and said all sorts of
Grumbled. She
Okay,
wrote books
fine.
about it.
She wrote books.
Don't use the word grumbled.
Fine, but
She wrote books about it.
that's fine. But I'm
And
just.
she got beaten
I
easy.
get it. I get it.
306 to 223.
I'm
That's
not
a lot.
disputing you beat Hillary Clinton.
That's a lot.
Listen,
Don't.
what I'm asking is you'll be the sitting president in the White House. What does that look like? Not
I'll
accepting.
tell you what it looks like.
Are you litigating?
Let me tell you what it looks like.
Okay.
So we have a new phenomena. It's called mail-in voting, where you send where a
New.
governor. It's
been here since the Civil War.
Absentee voting is okay. You have to apply. You have to go through a process.
You have to apply for mail-in.
Absentee voting
Same
is
thing.
good. Look,
Now he's talking about mail
Let's do China.
voting.
they're sending out
Applications.
Governors.
Download them.
millions of ballots.
No, they're not.
There
It's
is-
applications. The Republican Party has an extremely well-funded vote by mail program. Your campaign puts out emails telling people to vote by mail.
Correct.
Your daughter-in-law, Lara Trump, she did robocalls in California saying it's safe and secure, mail-in voting.
Let me tell you.
Dude is crazy, man. Literally is, bro. But like, he still has a chance. That's the scary part. He still has a unbeknownst to Americans. But like TikTok is like 100 times worse than this. You'd be like, wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. We got common sense. We have common sense. Don't let these fears get to you. And that's what he literally does. He sells fear, man. But
It's incredible the job that
Yeah.
we've done.
Who says that?
The ban
he is the best
banned
at
China from coming in.
I will
But it was
say.
already in here. By the
What's
time
that?
it was already here. Like by the time you banned China, it
It was
came in
there,
through
but
Europe.
nobody knew the extent. Nobody knew how contagious
I'm not.
it was.
The question is, Mr. President,
Maybe China. knew.
by
Yes,
June, we knew things were bad. And the last time I was with you was the day before your Tulsa rally in the Oval, and you were saying
Just
big, huge
I'm
crowd. It was
sorry.
indoors.
Should have had
I
it
know,
ready. I should
people,
have had it
they
queued
listen
up
to you.
and ready to go. Oh, damn. What the hell is happening? Oh, man. What's going on? Guy, how you doing? Good to see you. Let me go. Let this up real quick, y'all. Give me 1 second. Damn it. Just charge this thing. 1 second. It's such a beautiful day. Guess we're gonna be in here for a little bit. Give me 1 second. Get to the couch. How's it? How your day going, Kai? Yeah. 1 second. Okay, we got the lights back. We good. My apologies. How you doing this morning, Kai? Oh, thank you for joining us. We were just watching some old videos. I've been on a TikTok mission lately. But we're gonna have to watch that now. Let me do maybe. Okay. Guess we can watch this one real quick. Huh.
Melania Trump asked for $250,000 just to sit down
Good.
with CNN to promote her new book. That's the claim being
Doing
made
good.
today by
Thank you
CNN.
for asking.
It comes as the former First Lady has just released a video statement in which she confirms she is breaking with her husband and supporting abortion rights.
You can interview Melania, but it'll cost you. CNN says the former First Lady demanded a whopping $250,000 fee to promote her new book.
CNN has not and will not pay for such an interview.
Great to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
She sat down with Trump-friendly Sean Hannity last night and Fox and Friends earlier this week. And Fox told us they did not pay Melania. The reported demand for $250,000 is not the only Melania controversy erupting today.
My body, my choice.
She stunned her husband's conservative supporters with a forceful defense of abortion rights in her book and in a new video statement.
Without a doubt, there is no room for compromise when it comes to this essential right.
I don't think you've ever seen in the history of American politics a former first lady or the spouse of a candidate come out with a book and a video saying, I don't agree with my husband's party on a key issue. It's never happened before.
Is this one there? No, yeah. Damn it, I keep missing. So let me hold on. My apologies, y'all. It's been so long. It has been so long.
It's like coon ass
Not
baby. All right, here we go.
We were just watching your boy, one of our first debates, guy, that me and RBR ever had. I just found an old clip of a little bit of it. Since you know we can't. What is going on, everyone? This is your moron with the conscience, aka this is about Nick Moron. Appreciate the pull up. I am so. This is about Nick Fuentes. He's a right wing conservative, to say the least. But he is literally having a meltdown because of things Trump things that Trump is doing. Sorry. Early morning. My brain just still waking up. But he's like literally tripping. Like he literally wants a make America great again when it was just white man leading and everybody else was subjugated to that. But we're gonna listen a little bit in. So sorry to my YouTube family. I was supposed to do it live, but I got caught up on TikTok. TikTok is it's a different kind of animal, but my apologies. But we will continue to drop videos. I'm so sorry about that. We're gonna get back on the live. Hey, you know what's crazy, Kyle? I won't even lie. I think that's why I kind of been on TikTok more so. Because not saying that it's not political talk over here, but you can, man. It's I want to say it's a plethora of people like RB on there, but in that same context, that same vein of being undeterred about what facts are and only believing what you want to believe it is. I need that, and it's literally been helping me maneuver through TikTok dealing with RBR. So that's my little thank you, RBR. All right, let's get back to the video with Nick Fuentes. Yeah, but if you on TikTok, Kai, let me know. Drop your thing in the chat, and I'll start following you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you definitely do good. I'm on YouTube, but TikTok's live a little bit. I will say live, and they let people on panels a little bit easier too. So, and I've been trolling hard. The MAGA folks over there are crazy. That's the irony in that. Like Trump was so against TikTok, and now all the MAGA folks over there. But nevertheless, I want to show y'all something. This is big. This is big. I know you're not. This ain't really big, but this right here. Hold on, I'm sorry. This is Nick Fuentes, of course, had dinner with the president, him and Kanye back in a few years back. But I want y'all to hear what he's saying now. It's tripped out. Listen to this.
People hand wave it away and they dismiss it. They say, well, this is politics. When Trump goes to the RJC and he goes to the IAC, and he goes to the Fighting Anti-Semitism event, and he gets $100 million from Miriam Adelson, and he talks about wiping Iran off the map, and he picks J.D. Vance. When people see all that, they hand wave it away. And they say, well, that's just politics. That's just campaigning.
It's like his hat says America first. What does that? Christ is, you might say Christ is knowledge.
Has to do that. When they tell you what they are, you need to listen.
He's actually broken up with Donald Trump. He's been on a few, at least I want to say last month. I've done a couple videos. He's getting kind of stalker-esque about Trump not fulfilling his promises of making America great again.
People are noticing, and yet they're telling you not to notice. You notice that there's this overt support for Israel. You notice what's going on in the Middle East, and yet they're telling you, yeah, but what you're noticing isn't what you think it is, and it doesn't matter. Well, why? If it was so superficial, then why would it be so blatant and in front of our faces?
What is going on with Nick Fuentes?
It's like this for a reason.
What's the
and
reason?
If you could simply peel back the veneer, and you could see what was really going on in the entire right wing, you would not believe it. You would not believe how deep the infiltration goes.
What?
And on some level, after seeing what I've seen, knowing what I know now,
come on,
hearing this stuff constantly now about stopping anti-Semitism, honestly, I don't even want.
Wow. Like, what is he even talking about?
Trump to win anymore. I don't care how based he's. I don't even want Trump to win anymore. Stopping anti-Semitism. Honestly, I don't even want Trump to win anymore. I don't care how based he sounds on immigration. I know he's got aura. I know he's funny. That's not because I don't like him.
He likes Trump.
But I really do believe, with zero irony and zero exaggeration, that he is actually a grave threat to the country.
Wow.
And I'm not saying that because I'm a resistance liberal. I'm not saying that because I'm a leftist. I'm not. I'm as right-wing.
Well, do you see what I'm saying? Trump's in trouble. We got
as it gets. Well, I'm not saying that exaggeration, that he is actually a grave threat to the country. And I'm not saying that because I'm a resistance liberal. I'm not saying that because I'm a leftist. I'm not. I'm as right-wing as it gets. But at this point in time, when you look at America's role in the world in this very dangerous neighborhood, our country is being destroyed from the inside by this international cabal.
Oh, Lord.
And they're making it so that no one can have any power in the country without being compromised for Israel. And so, in a sense, we are a vassal for Israel, and Trump is running as like the king vassal of Israel.
King vassal. Yeah, go and check out Nick Fuentes, I guess. But I just had to drop one real quick. All right, let me get up out of here. This is your moron with the conscience, aka conscious moron. And remember, without you, there is no moron. But MAGA is losing their absolute mind. And we
Melania Trump asked for $250,000 just to sit down with CNN to promote
sensational thing about what's happening in Springfield, Ohio, allegedly, is Haitians capturing wildlife, capturing pets, using them for food, using them for ritualistic sacrifice.
Nobody ever said that. I don't know who the fuck said something about some cats or dogs. I don't know nothing about no cats or no dogs, bro. I never seen no cats or no dogs. None of that shit happening. I never seen that shit in real life. I heard a motherfucker saying cats is coming up missing, but I ain't never seen that shit in real life, bro. On God. What the fuck was we talking about? I'm all over the place. I've never seen that shit happen in motherfucking real life. All I said was, people are in the parks getting ducks and grabbing them up by their head and cutting them off and walking off and eating.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had the thing on mute and I didn't even realize what's going on. St. Michael and Kai. Yeah. I want to say TikTok make you lazier, but it's a little bit more convenient because, like I said, this video is from TikTok, and you get all these whistles and bells. And you can just download it and then upload it to YouTube for free. So that's why I've been like dropping, I guess, more videos from there. Like you could almost do videos like I can react in real time. You know what I'm saying? All from my phone. So it has YouTube be on the live aspect and even like doing videos, especially I should have. But nevertheless, it's a lot more competition. You gotta have a lot more subscribers to make money. As the way you can have 1,000 on YouTube to get a partnership and have certain out. You have to have 10,000 on TikTok. But nevertheless, let's continue with the video. My fault, y'all. I had it on mute. You guys enjoying the show? The irony is that cannibalism it's a thing. I've never heard of that. And in Haiti, cannibalism? Cannibalism, like? In Haiti, though? I mean, I'm familiar with like voodoo, but cannibalism? And I think even with voodoo, it's more so they're sacrificing animals, right? And not like literally, I'm farm animals. I think it's a goat and a pig. Goat and a chicken. Maybe a bat, but I've never heard of a cat or a dog, man. I don't know. Thank you, Bunny Rose. Please, and if you guys have a channel you want to drop it in the chat, please do so. Please do so. But no. Everybody want to shit on Haiti, man. Haiti the shit. You know what I'm saying? They rose up against their oppressors and beat them, unfortunately. What's going on, executives? Appreciate you pulling up. Unfortunately for them, they had to pay. They had to pay for their free. They won and then still had to pay. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? How you going? I'm winning my freedom and I got to pay you because I beat you? Ain't that some, man? French is, man. Never, no, we won't even get into that. We won't even get into that topic.
Because this is a rumor.
Sorry.
Allegedly.
Because I was talking about
capturing wildlife.
I was talking about the convenience of TikTok and like how like this video is from TikTok and I was able to like literally record this video with the back screen, all that. Didn't have to have no equipment, literally from my phone. And then I was able to download it for free and then upload it to YouTube. I think they give you up to like 10 minutes. Sorry.
Sensational thing about what's happening in Springfield, Ohio, allegedly, is Haitians capturing wildlife, capturing pets, using them for food, using them for ritualistic sacrifice.
Nobody ever said that. I don't know who the fuck said something about some cats or dogs. I don't know nothing about no cats or no dogs, bro. I never seen no
Hey,
cats or no
420,
dogs.
drop them in the
None
chat.
of that shit happening.
Drop your channel in the chat, bro.
Shit in real life. I heard a motherfucker
Gotta
saying
get you.
cats
Yeah,
coming up
I
missing.
won't
I
live
ain't
in
never
on
seen
TikTok.
that shit
Man,
in real
just
life, bro.
dropping videos on YouTube, kind of running and gunning.
I'm all over the place. I've never seen that shit happen in
Drop it in
real
the
life.
chat for me.
All I said was,
Drop everybody's channel.
people are in the parks
right
getting
now. No, I'm
ducks
just
and grabbing them up by their head and cutting them off and walking off and eating them. because this is a rumor going around the city. People are selfish. I see why people only worry about themselves. I see why people don't help people. I see why people stay to their own self. I
You
see
hear
why
the
there are
despair he
introverts. I
giving up
see why
because he had misinformation.
this world is really honestly fucked up. A motherfucker that got out here that really tried to help his community because motherfuckers were wrecking non-fucking stop. And then you got to deal with all this bullshit. I don't like this shit. I wanted to be an influencer. I wanted to do what Kai Cenat and Drewski doing. I wanted to do what fucking Duke
You know
Dennis
what I'm saying?
is doing. What all of them is doing. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to help this community. I see.
And nothing like I'm not knocking the brother for wanting to be a TikTok content creator, but if you're gonna do it, you got to be true to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess you don't have to be true to it, but you can't get mad if people expose your lies and that outcome. I would much rather grind and build the community up by me standing on my principles than just going to what the wind blows me. What's the most popular thing? Nah, man, because that's going to always change, but my principles should always stay the same. Man. And that way people could, you know, they got to, okay, he was an asshole the last time, he was an asshole this time. We can't be mad at the same situation. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. Like, but I'm old.
Seen that people were wrecking consistently. People were getting hurt. I did not want that to happen to me or none of my loved ones. And I don't know how the fuck cats and dogs arose from that shit. I said something about some goose because people were in the fucking park concerned with.
Do you see? Because like people don't really know the power of a lie because it sounds so sensational and unbelievable, but it has a slither. I won't say a slither of truth, but it almost compels you to want to believe into it. Like, wait a minute, I gotta find it. I have to. It sounds logical. I really don't believe. Like it's amazingly wicked. But wow. Sorry.
With their kids because they seen a motherfucker do it. So I brought it to City Hall's attention. Thank you for all the people that actually gave a fuck, but I ain't never seen no fucking cat and dog get ate in my life, and I never fucking said that. I said something about a goose, and somebody told me they see somebody grab a fucking goose up and cut his fucking head off, and that's what the fuck I said. But
how did you
when you ask me, do I regret it? Hell yeah, I would never help a motherfucker a day in my life, get alone a whole community, help a whole community, and this is what the fuck I gotta deal with it. Hell no, I won't help nobody. I help who matters to me because. I thought the city of Springfield, I thought it mattered to me. I thought the people mattered to me, and they do. They honestly fucking do. But like when bullshit comes up and narratives get twisted, and it's like it's odd. It's really fucked up though, because I really give a fuck, and I really don't want nobody out here getting killed in a car accident. And I really gave a motherfucker. I gave a fuck. But yes, I regret trying to help a whole fucking community. I won't help these niggas a day again in my life. If I got to deal with all this shit, I try to help y'all to try to better it, to make shit safe for everybody, and then we got to deal with motherfucking schools getting closed down. We got to deal with motherfucking all the government buildings getting closed down. We got to do interviews at the police station because weird shit is going on. I don't want to deal with that shit. From trying to help some people, for trying to keep people safe. I don't like that shit. I don't want to deal with this shit. I don't like it. All I was doing is trying to help the community and trying to help so people stay safe right here in these streets. And it went left. I don't know about no fucking cats and dogs. I ain't never heard of nobody eating no cats and dogs. Only people I ever heard eating cats and dogs are people at Chinese restaurants, and that's what everybody ever heard. I've heard that was shit. Another statement. Like, I'm just speaking on what the fuck I heard. I'm not politically correct, and I'm gonna say exactly how I feel, and that's what got people to understand what I was saying because I said how we all talk, and I said something that we all can understand. I don't know where all this extra narrative shit came from. Cats and dog, Donald Trump, man. Hey, man, I'm gonna say this. Can Donald Trump send me some fucking money, bro? On God, Donald Trump, bro. You did this shit, bro. I'm not mad at you.
Now he blaming Donald Trump.
Send me some money or get in contact with me. Elon Musk. Call me too, bro. Y'all got motherfuckers out here saying cats and dogs. You're not eating cats and dogs. I ain't never seen that shit, bro.
Anthony,
y'all owe me a bag, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Y'all owe me a bag. All I did was trying to help my community and keep my community safe, bro. Y'all done did some other shit. Elon Musk, Donald Trump, bro, holla at me, bro. Y'all done did some extra shit, bro. I just trying to help the community, try to keep the streets safe, try to keep motherfuckers and their kids from getting ran into.
Anthony,
and then went left.
One last question for you. Speaking of the community, there's all kinds of sensational stories. That's why we're here, to find out what's true, what's false. Tell me, can you give me your thoughts on why this small city, it's a population of just over 50,000, brought in so many Haitian migrants. It's estimated anywhere between 12 and 20,000. Different culture. Most of them don't speak English. What was the reason for them coming to Little Springfield, Ohio in the first place? And is this going to cause further tensions in the months and years down the road?
I'm gonna be real with y'all. As I've been going through this fucking journey, I've been learning a lot of shit. I seen John Legend say that the Springfield population was declining. So I guess people, I guess the city of Springfield or Ohio reached out to some people. I don't know who the fuck they called.
We had about 15,000 or so immigrants move to my town of 60,000. Now, you might say, wow, that's a lot of people for a town that only had 60,000 before. That's a 25% increase. That is correct. So you might imagine there are some challenges with, integrating a new population, new language, new culture, new.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I think we got one more here. A couple more here. And when I went on TikTok, funny enough, because I think this is about her economic forum. Like none of the Republicans, they don't watch anything. What is going on, everyone? This is your moron with the conscious, aka conscious moron. Appreciate the pull up. They don't watch anything she said. Like they get it from Donald Trump and then use what Donald Trump says as facts. Instead of like, I'd be asking, like, well, did you know what? How can we talk about this? And then they get mad at me. Like, you need a whole lot of RBR. You to go over there. As always. Actually, I think so. It is what's today's thing? We're gonna finish out this video. Then we're gonna go over there. We might 25th. And I can hop on. Madam Vice President has been giving a speech at the Economic Club of Pittsburgh. She said a few interesting things. If you haven't watched it, you should go and watch it. I'm gonna just show some things that I found interesting, or just a few. I might do a little bit more review, but this is just like a quick one, just to let y'all know y'all should really go and watch this. We'll watch what she's saying. If other people watch it, then maybe we'll do a little bit more reviewing. But let's listen in for a second. All right? Hopefully she won't bang me. I'm sure she wants me to get out the message, right? She won't hit me with a strike.
Pharma and cap the cost of prescription drugs for all Americans, just like we did for our seniors. Now, by contrast, Donald Trump has no intention of lowering costs for the middle class. In fact, his economic agenda would actually raise prices. And listen, that's not just my opinion. A survey of top economists by the Financial Times and the University of Chicago found that by an overwhelming 70 to 3% margin, my plan would be better for keeping inflation low. Objective economists have been very clear. The second pillar of an opportunity economy is investing in American innovation and entrepreneurship. So for the last century, the United States of America has been a beacon around the world. And as your vice president now for almost 4 years, I've been traveling the world, meeting with world leaders, meeting with foreign leaders, meeting with business people in various countries with which we have partnership. And I will tell you.
See what I'm saying? Y'all be saying, oh, what she done did? She's been preparing. You know what I'm saying? She's been watching. She's the backup QB. Now it's time. She's the Tom Brady of politics right now. And Drew Bledsoe just got hurt, and it's her time. You know what I mean? Just let her rock. That's what I really don't understand. We've given Trump a shot. Why? After Trump, anybody should and can be president. So why not her at this moment, at this time? Because Trump is absolutely horrible. Politician, not person. I don't know him personally, but I'm just saying as a politician, he's horrible. It's terrible. But that's just my opinion. As a politician, I don't know the man personally. Okay? I don't know him personally. But I'm just saying as a politician, nah. Well, I mean, let's get back to it though.
America remains a beacon for what it means to inspire and invest in innovation. Not only for our ability to come up with some of the most breakthrough ideas, but also our ability to turn those ideas into some of the most consequential innovations the world has ever known. I believe the source of our success is the ingenuity, the dynamism, and
Look that word
enterprising
up, guys.
spirit
Dynamism,
of
okay?
the American people. To paraphrase, yes, it is. It's our nature. It's our nature.
Our nature.
To paraphrase Warren Buffett, since the founding of our nation, there has been no incubator for unleashing human potential like America. And we need to guard that spirit. We have to guard that spirit. Then inspire us by helping us to be inspired to solve the problems that so many face, including our small business owners. So as I travel the country, what I hear time and again from those who own small businesses and those who aspire to start them is that too often an entrepreneur has a great idea, not too often, that's good, and they have the willingness to take the risk, but they don't have access to the capital that they need to make it real. And as Andrea said, not everybody was handed on a silver platter $400 million and then filed for bankruptcy 6 times. Oh, I said that. I actually said that.
See, that's
Well, we can make
I
it.
kind of like that. She's a little bit of a jerk. I kind of know, but not in a bad way. Just the jerk, like you should just smart aleck, that type of thing.
Easier. We can make it easier for our small businesses to access capital. On average, it costs about $40,000 to start a new business. But currently, the tax deduction for startups is only $5,000. So currently, for startup costs, the tax deduction is $5,000. Well, in 2024, it is almost impossible to start a business on $5,000, which is why, as president, I will make the startup deduction 10 times richer, and we will raise it from $5,000 to $50,000.
Startup.
Tax deduction.
Startup.
And provide low and no interest loans to small businesses that want to expand.
Say that one
Startup
more time.
deduction 10 times richer, and we will raise it from $5,000 to currently for startup costs. The tax deduction is $5,000. Well, in 2024, it is almost impossible to start a business on $5,000, which is why, as president, I will make the startup deduction 10 times richer, and we will raise it from $5,000 to $50,000. Tax deduction.
Nah, I've been debating a couple people on this, and I think this is a real like this kind of ties into a lot of what I've been saying because AI is coming, especially for jobs like mine. I cook. There is already a robot making hamburgers, and French fries. So I think this would be a good initiative for Americans to become innovative again because AI is going to take over a lot of things from building. And this is just my perception. I think from like building things, I think robots are going to be doing that, like construction, and you know what I'm saying, food, all that service industry for real. Where robots are literally packaging our things up, probably even growing our things to it. You know what I'm saying? To certain, but that's probably anyway. But I just think the onset of that it's coming. We are at the kind of the beginning stages of that, and this will definitely help. Just my opinion.
And provide low and no interest loans to small businesses that want to expand. All of which will help achieve our ambitious, some would say, but that's okay, let's be ambitious, our ambitious goal of 25 million new small business applications by the end of my first term. I know this is very achievable. And for anyone here who is a small business owner, works for a small business, or has a small business in your life, you understand what I'm talking about in terms of when we build up our small businesses, what that does to entire communities to lift them up economically, civically, culturally, and in every way. Small businesses, the point being, help drive our economy. And they create nearly 50% of private sector jobs. And they strengthen our middle class. And if we can harness the entrepreneurialism of the American people and unlock the full potential of aspiring founders and small business owners, I am optimistic that no one will be able to outpace us. By contrast, Donald Trump, when he was president, has been described by one of the nation's leading experts on small businesses in a piece he published in a major paper as not being good for small businesses. In fact, the title, wait, because I'm bearing the lead right now. One of the leading experts on small businesses published a piece in one of the major newspapers, and the title, I'm going to quote, "Does Donald Trump hate small businesses?"
Okay, that wasn't really funny, but I think just you should go and watch the whole speech. It's very interesting. Of course, I don't want to give you my perception. This is the election. You should go and watch it for yourself. But she goes on to drop some more pillars. She has 3 pillars of her opportunity economic plan, and I think if even if you debate, you should watch it. And that's what I don't understand. Do Trumpsters even watch like Kamala's speeches here? I mean, do they watch her speeches and listen? Because I mean, I listen to Trump's way too many, and they kind of all the same, really. Without him, there is no America. And this is almost different. It's almost the tone of everybody can be in America, out of many, one. And that's what she's saying. We all gonna elevate each other. And I think just that even that different tone of without me, America will fall. And that's Trump, and with her, like all of us can be America. Like we all need each other to become America or make America better. Mm, I like that. I like that. I like that. All right, but let me get on up out of here. All right, y'all. This is always your moron with the conscience, aka conscious moron. And remember, without you, there is no moron. Y'all be safe. Peace. All right. We're gonna watch this one too, real quick, y'all. Miles, you know what I'm saying? Nobody else watch. So watch them again. Tell them what's going on.
Usual moron with the conscience, aka conscious moron. Appreciate the pull up as always. And my never-ending quest to help the MAGA crowd awaken from their slumber or their matrix of a following. But I was watching something on immigration, and I thought it was interesting, especially. Well, I was watching something on the Republican stance of immigration. This was in the 1980s. So, of course, we're going to have 2 heavy hitters of the Republican Party. Reagan and Bush give you their opinions on immigration and more specifically, illegal immigration. So, check this out. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right.
And I'd like to know, do you think the children of illegal aliens should be allowed to attend Texas public schools free, or do you think that their parents should pay for their education?
Every state is a border state. You know what that means, right? Every state, because they fly them in. Can you imagine they fly them in? These people are, I'm starting to think they're stupid. They're just stupid. So that's who
Who are you addressing that to?
I think you're first in this.
He was looking right at you. I'd say he was. Look, I'd like to see something done about the illegal alien problem that would be so sensitive and so understanding about labor needs and human needs that problem wouldn't come up.
Terrible.
But today, if those people are here, I would reluctantly say I think they would.
Hold on real quick. I just want y'all to peep that.
Can you imagine they fly them in? These people are, I'm starting to think they're stupid. They're just stupid. There's what are the, so that's who
Who are you addressing that to?
I think you're first in this.
He was looking right at you. I said he was. Look, I'd like to see something done about the illegal alien problem that would be so sensitive and so understanding about labor needs and human needs that that problem wouldn't come up.
Terrible.
But today, if those people are here, I would reluctantly say I think they would get whatever it is that they're, what the society is giving to their neighbors.
Well, and for 3 years, when I heard they were opening up the border, 3.5 years, I said, if they open the border, because I know the people on the other side, and they're smart, savvy people, they're at the top of their game. Our leaders are not at the top of their game at all. They never were, actually. But our leaders are not. These are smart people. And these are countries from all over the world, 13,000, more than 13,000. Convicted murderers have been let out of jail, and they're wrong. And every state is a border state. You know what that means, right? Every state, because they've...
But the problem has to be solved. The problem has to be solved because as we have kind of made illegal some kinds of labor that I'd like to see legal, we're doing two things. We're creating a whole society of really honorable, decent, family-loving people that are in violation of the law. And secondly, we're exacerbating relations with Mexico.
All over the world, they're coming from the Congo and Africa. A lot of people coming from the Congo and Africa. And these are serious criminals coming out of jails, mostly from jails. A lot of gang members, they take their gangs off the street. Like in Caracas, Venezuela, the criminals have all been brought to the United States. Their crime rate is down in Caracas. In fact, I suggest if I lose, I'll tell you what, it's possible because they cheat. That's the only way we're going to lose, because they cheat. They cheat like hell. If we lose, the next time we're going to have the same group of people in Caracas, Venezuela, because it's much safer than any place in our country if she wins. Much safer. So let's go to Caracas. It was a very unsafe place. Now because in Venezuela, their crime is down 72% because they've taken their criminals, their gang members, their drug dealers, and they brought them into the United States of America. And they're also releasing almost all of their prisoners. Soon the almost will be gone.
The answer to your question is much more fundamental than whether they attend Houston schools, it seems to me. I don't want to see if they're living here, I don't want to see a whole thing of 6- and 8-year-old kids being made, one totally uneducated and made to feel that they're living with outside the law. Let's address ourselves to the fundamentals. These are good people, strong people. My family is a Mexican. And I add to that, I think the time has come that the United States and our neighbors, particularly our neighbor to the south, should have a better understanding and a better relationship than we've ever had. And I think that we haven't been sensitive enough to our size and our power. They have a problem of 40 to 50% unemployment. Now, this cannot continue without the possibility arising with regard to that other country that we talked about, of Cuba and what it is stirring up, of the possibility of trouble below the border, and we could have a very hostile and strange neighbor on our border. Rather than making them, or talking about putting up a fence, why don't we work out some recognition of our mutual problems, make it possible for them to come here legally with a work permit, and then while they're working and earning here, they pay taxes here. And when they want to go back, they can go back, and they can cross and open the border both ways by understanding their problems. This is the only safety valve right now they have with that unemployment that probably keeps the lid from blowing off down there. And I think we could have a fine relationship, and it would solve the problem you mentioned also.
Terrible. But Americans are not struggling. You know,
sensational thing about what's happening in Springfield, Ohio, allegedly, is Haitians capturing wildlife, capturing pets, using.
Stop. How you doing? I'm actually cleaning up right now. They don't see that side. Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself, brother, for doing that shit. But no, let me stop. I appreciate it, man. I got to get back on the YouTube scenes, but like I said, so much has been going on with the TikTok, man. It's moving faster, so I kind of been falling into that trap, and you can kind of get on a panel and debate MAGA like in real time, which is something different. So, and it's like it's less than 30 days, so we're gonna be on TikTok for a little bit. But like I said, every time I drop a TikTok video, I usually bring it to YouTube, so those will continue to come. But I gotta start getting back on the lives, right? Where it's at. But every time I come here, man, it's relationships. They be talking about relationships, and I rarely find it political. But that's the way YouTube's flowing right now. I can't be mad at it. It's cuffing season though. What's the problem with the fellas? It's cuffing season. All right, but let me get up out of here, y'all. Thank y'all so much for finishing up my laundry. Maybe we'll do another live later. Peace, y'all be safe.